How's it going, Origins? How was your Super Bowl experience? Were all the movie trailers what you hoped for? And you called it. Hopefully, Gramps' bets went well. Hopefully, Hawkeye's bets went well. Dave 950, Luca, hello.
Travel reads the card of a man, a knight without armor in a savage land. His fast gun for hire heeds the calling wind. A soldier of fortune is the man called Paladin, Paladin, where do you roam? Paladin, Paladin, far, far from home.
Peggy 7.
Everybody make noise and scream out. We ain't at the dentist, but scream out. And act like you're in pain. Furthermore, act like you're insane. Everybody scream. I don't know if you know why I'm here, but you need to know that I stand here for the purpose. I came to rock the crowd and make everybody scream out loud. My aim is to work here, do not entertain. If my attitude stinks, I'm not meant to change. I'm R-O-T-T-E-N. Do I need to say it again? Now entering the UK's rottenness. 5 books, so I'm leaving guys shook running when my right hook's coming. I do stay rotten, but I might look stunning. If I ain't rest of them, then I guess that I am just in the past. I've been battered and bruised, battling crews. No girl, cause we're rapping the truth. Savages lose. Take the game on the pitch and you think to stand in my shoes. I make hits and manage a move. You ain't fit to balance the truth. Chill now. I will show you the meaning of you now. Beating through your speakers is a real sound. And don't set the flame. Are you not entertained? Oh Lord, I don't know if you know why I'm here, but you need to know that I stand here with a purpose. I came to rock the crowd and make everybody scream out loud. My aim is to work here. Are you not entertained? If my attitude stinks, am I meant to change? I'm R-O-T-T-E-N. Do I need to say it again?
Happy Monday, everyone. Yep, there we go. I was like, any minute now, this video is going to end. Got a raffle going for a copy of Dirt Showdown on Steam. If you've never played it, there isn't another game in the Dirt series like it. It's somewhere between Dirt and Burnout, and it's a good time. Dated, but a good time. I apologize for being a couple minutes late. I was getting the last of my day put together before we could start the stream, so that resulted in us being, I don't know, about 3 minutes late, so my apologies. To make up for it, let's get the tournament started. We're playing Party Zone on FX3. Exclamation point, join us. 60 minutes on the clock. Tournament is live. So, Grimm's Fairy Tales for tonight, huh? Only one thing I have to say about that. Ready? Hey, that's right, Joe. You're not late. We got the raffle kicked off. We got the tournament started.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
But it's wrong. You don't remember playing Grimm's Fairy Tales? I don't know that I've ever played it outside of a quick single-player game, just to make sure it worked on my cabinet. So I'm kind of excited to try it.
Almost live from the Party Zone.
Let me know how the table audio is. It looks good on my end, but shout it out if we're a little hot. You don't own Grimm's Fairy Tales? I'm very sorry. Or you don't own the Party Zone. You like fantasy Grimm? I like everything Grimm. That's just kind of my general outlook on life. I didn't even know I had a color DMD for this. So much for ball free magic, but at least we got something cooking. Yes, I know you would like me to shoot the rocket, but I need control of the ball. The master is here. Hello, Sonic. I hope you are having a fabulous Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Kratos, hello.
Back till you drop.
Andy, are you ready to party? I think Joe is.
Groovy.
Joseph, thank you so much for the tier 1. If you missed it, we do have a raffle going for Dirt Showdown, but I think you won that in a previous raffle. I could be wrong, but double check. This
Let's party again, dude.
was the perfect intro game. I'd like to say that I won't do that again and it's only going to get better, but man. Sonic says, I'm doing good, but the PC is not as suffer a major crash last night, so I can back up. Well, I'm sorry if your PC's having problems, Sonic. Never played this table? Oh, it's brutal, Andy.
Almost live from the party zone. Pick your fave, Dave.
I'm going chicken feet. Grimm's is a Pinball FX table way out west. Mr. Hardluck, hello!
How you doing?
Hey, get your paws off me!
Request time. Pick your fave, Dave.
Hope that ball's going somewhere good. I'm gonna get in on this tournament for the... It hasn't been 2 years, has it?
Shucks.
Mr. J, thank you for the beer. I could use one right about now. As we fail at the party zone. Get back up there. Total lot of chaos. I do really like the artwork though. Well, I hope something good is incoming.
Wow. Pinball Wizard. Come on.
Dr. Dude on steroids, that's fair. I think I like Party Zone a little bit more than Dr. Dude Zone. Second, let me trap up. Intellect said, I did not realize when we joined Scouts that meets on Monday night, but I will play far fewer Pinball's been good. I'm sorry, Intellect. So, Intellect, if you are just observing Scout, you are welcome to play from your phone. I will honor those scores. Throwing that out as an option. We've done it before. Happy to do it again. The only thing is if you want to play remote like that, you gotta let me know what your score is. I have an extra ball, Sonic. Do you have an extra ball? I haven't named it yet. It's gonna go quick.
How you doing?
Hey, get your paws off me!
Well, Intellect, I think that is a great bonding experience. I hope it goes well for you. And I appreciate you popping in and saying hi if you're out, or if it just hasn't started yet. It's okay, we got an extra one. We'll make it work. My headphones are turned up way too loud. There we go. That's a little better. Next week is President's Day, so I'll be able to play. We are heading out in a few. I don't know why I find it odd that Scouts would be postponed on President's Day. I feel like that would be something they would want to do an event for, but it is a federal holiday, so...
Come here. I want to show you something. Come here. It's me.
I'm enjoying this color DMD way too much. Bye-bye, ball. Man, now you got me questioning if my kids have school on Monday. I should probably find out the answer to that. It's gonna be grass cutting time in Texas? Man. I haven't seen grass in months.
For me?
There is a solid foot of unmelted snow and ice in my front yard. And underneath that is a whole bunch of wet leaves because I didn't get them cleaned up before the snow. And I've chewed up like a quarter of my yard with the snowblower.
Wrong game, pal.
Hey, I'd be happy with brown grass. I just want to see... this is the last 2 days is the first, like... It's been warm enough meaning almost, like, 25 degrees. Stuff's finally melting enough, I can see pavement. And I mean, like, when you drive down the road, I can actually see pavement in certain places. If they'd let you have a blowtorch, it would solve both problems. Yeah, burning leaves is very legal in my city. I've also tried. Because where I grew up, that's what we did with them.
Hey, partner, shoot again.
I played disc golf in 65-degree weather. I do not envy your current weather. 65 sounds too hot at this point, honestly. Like, 83 would be pushing it for me. I want a nice 45-degree day. I wear my flip-flops, a nice t-shirt. That sounds about perfect. And it's gone. Destructive, yo!
You're a pinball wizard.
Welcome to the party zone. Gridiron's a good time. It's different. It is a very unique Gottlieb EM. If you've never played Gridiron, no, it has no plunger. There is a very ball launcher at the bottom, so you will start the game, and then you will use your right flipper to punt the ball, and it will shoot it straight up, and hopefully not straight back down. Ah, so you've not played this version. This is the I Dig Stuff sound and music mod. To me, it adds a lot of atmosphere. It also reminds me, I have not posted, but
there's a cry across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs, they love butt drugs, butt drugs, butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs. For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket. You can tell Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens exactly where to stick it. Butt drugs.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Free parking in the rear. I love butt drugs.
Hey, get a pass from the captain. Hey, get a pass from the captain.
Well, Sonic, it's because butt drugs, who sadly are no longer in business, Butt Drugs was a corner store pharmacy, so they sold a little bit of everything.
Good.
They were actually known for their vintage soda fountain, where they would, do their own sodas. That's right, pour one out for Butt Drugs.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
Mr. Hardluck, thank you for the hearty handshake in honor of Bud. Trying to improve my abysmal +2 on Grizzly when I get home tonight. I'll try a round out in 2018. Awesome. Yeah, I've played Grizzly three times. My first game didn't post, but it was only 1 under, I think, and that was pure luck. I swear, these last few random Golden Tee courses we've selected, I do great going into the 16th hole, and then the short game just kills me.
I'm Captain Beanstalk. Almost live from the
Ball trails and custom putters. So what's funny is I set up the database for 2018. I made sure it launched. I made sure my buttons work. I did 1 round of closest to the pin, and then I haven't touched it, and I haven't customized it. For those of you that are playing 2018, let me know how I figure out how to put on my custom headwear, because I don't see the number in the menu anymore. And if I don't have my bag on my head, I'm going to be sad. And I don't want to have to select it every time.
Pick your name, Dave. It's a hoedown.
Been using the Jason mask for the last 5 years. I'm a fan of the paper bag and the tie-dye shorts.
For me?
In Golden Tee Mobile, I do the cowboy hat and the oversized shoes. Yeah, I really don't want to have to count them, but if that's what I got to do, I'll do it. Rock a suit with the Jason mask? That's awesome.
Get a pass from the captain.
Destructive, are you in our Golden Tee competitions? If you're playing, I can add you to the leaderboard. I feel your pain, and the best advice I can say is if you've had hand surgery and you feel good, wait a little bit longer. Because right when you start to feel like you can do things, you're still a little bit tender, and that's when you can rip and tear things. And I speak from very, very much experience. Extra ball! Even so, Destructive, please take it easy. I know it sounds silly. Somewhere there's a picture of me at Pinball Expo, and I have one hand in a cast and the other one wrapped up with a giant ace bandage. And I played pinball all day like that. And I still regret it, like, 4 years later.
Good.
For one thing, I still had, like, an open incision from trigger finger, and I touched everything. I think that was the year I bought the Speakeasy, too.
Too much caffeine for that guy. Dude, not your nose. Play at the cottage. Hey, let's see.
What are we gonna eat? I'll eat 1 million. I'll eat 2 million. The more millions, the better.
How you doing?
Hey, get your paws off me!
And it's gone, but that's okay. We got an extra ball. We can make this work. We can save it.
Hey, partner, shoot.
If you're just joining us, don't forget you can join us. Still 38 minutes remaining in this tournament.
Stop till you drop.
And we're giving away a copy of Dirt Showdown on Steam! Exclamation point raffle. I swear I didn't see you live earlier. I was 3 minutes late, Mr. Pendragon. My apologies. For those following the action, at last checked, the Eternal Grimmy and Arthur Refrigerator Perry were duking it out on the gridiron. for this week's championship. You don't think you'll catch Grummy? You're like most of the way there. You can do it.
Let's party again, dude.
I promise you can do it. Team Arthur, I believe in you.
I'm Captain Bizarre. Almost live from the party zone. How you doing?
Hey, get your paws off me!
Take it away!
Supersonic robotic humming.
It's a laugh attack!
Hope that ball's going somewhere good.
Good evening!
Your hands are cold!
That was my own fault. I knew as soon as I took my hand off the thing, it was gonna come out the wrong side. I'm missing a screw in my speaker panel, and sometimes when I nudge a little too violently, the speaker like hangs down. So I shove it back in place.
It's a hoedown!
It's a surprise!
Good.
Alright, we headed for the rocket. What do we got? Heartburn. Heartburn is what we have. Hawkeyes, holy, thank you for the bits. Hawkeyes, a little bit ago, we were talking about our favorite, Nobog, hello. Hawkeyes, we were talking about our favorite Golden Tee outfits from over the years. I am currently rocking the tie-dye shirt and the paper bag. Destructive is doing a full suit and a Jason mask, so that you know he's professional but ready to slay. What is your preferred costume?
Shoot again!
I know in Golden Tee Mobile you're rocking that Yeti suit. Alright, I'm gonna regret this. How do we move the post-it note on VPX? My gridiron is off screen. So Destructive, this might be difficult for me to talk you through, but what you're gonna do is, when you're looking at the table launcher, or at the table on the screen before you've hit the play button, so you just open the table by itself in VPX but not launched, And then it has all the layers in the bottom right-hand screen. The post-it notes and the text for the post-it notes are on layers 5 and 6. So if you uncheck all the layers and then check 5 and 6, on the screen you'll see only the post-it notes and then some lights and some other stuff. And you can drag your mouse and select the 2 post-it notes and the letters, and then you can just drag them up and a little bit left. If you play it in 10.7 with the legacy view, they're on the lockdown bar, but in 10.8 it's like no matter what you do, they're cropped to the bottom unless you zoom way out. It's kind of annoying.
Back till you drop. Not your nose. At the cottage.
All green, all day with skulls. I love it, man.
You're good.
So I'm going to trap up, and I'm going to pull this up on my phone, and I'm going to instantly regret it. But you guys will find this statistic interesting. Because, as you guys know, I like to injure myself, sometimes torture myself. And I've been playing Golden Tee and Golden Tee Mobile a long time. Now, when I play Golden Tee Mobile, I play it with an Android emulator on my cabinet. So I'm using the trackball for the most part. Or I play it on my iPad. Yes, I know there's Groundhog Day deals. Put it away. So, Hawkeyes is the person that got me into Golden Tee Mobile. We've been playing a very, very long time. So right now, Hawkeyes is beating me 203 to 11. So out of the 214 challenges we have played against each other, I have won 11. And at least 6 of those are because he got a work call and didn't finish. Those 11 wins, I was drunk. Like I said, the last one, the game crashed in the middle, and then it gave me, or no, that was the last time you beat me. I think we both had a, like, start, do not finish, and it still gave you the competitive edge. But in the, I don't know, roughly 4 years we've been playing it, I've won 11 times.
Back till you drop. Now appearing the supersonic robotic comic.
Just for saying, though, Project Hail Mary and Disclosure Day being my 2 favorite movie trailers. Ah! I ended up dealing with some work stuff, and then all of a sudden was like, oh crap, the game's still on, and it was pretty much over. So then I went to bed. And then I kept saying all day I was going to go on YouTube and look at all the commercials and movie trailers, and I didn't do it.
How about the drink?
Minions 3, just no. Yeah, but it's not for us, it's for the children. I didn't know there was a Minions 2, honestly.
Come here. I want to show you something.
I knew there were 3 Despicable Me's. I didn't realize there were 2 Minions.
Come here.
Candy animals.
Hey, get your paws off me!
Come on!
Good thing we got an extra ball. Oh, I guess I didn't realize Rise of Gru was Minions too. I thought that was one of the Despicable Me movies. Origins, have you gone back and looked for the new Attack of the Killer Tomatoes trailer? I know that wasn't on the Super Bowl. But there is a new trailer.
Good evening.
Your heads are cold.
We're gonna party monster it up. Or we're gonna drain. We're gonna go to the end zone with a cool, I don't know, 77 million.
You're a pinball wizard.
Andy's beating me by 400k points for last place. Well done. Let's look. Let's check scores, shall we?
Let's party again, dude.
Tournament results. Tournaments. Active tournaments.
All right, currently Dave 950 in first with 278 million. Myself in second with 144. Way out west, third place with 69 million. Nice. Joe Picasso. No, I think Andy's in fourth with 69 million. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Andy. 69 million. Also, nice. Joe Soap in fifth with 60. Origins in sixth with 51. Mr. Hard Luck, 7th place, 47 million. Joe Picasso, 8th place, 38 million. And Mr. Pendragon, currently 9th place, 30 minutes. We got 24 minutes remaining. Let's have some doom and destruction.
I'm Captain Bizarre. Almost live from the party zone.
So for those of you that joined my terrible Sunday stream on Gridiron, where I was clearly half asleep and totally not drinking, with Eric Roberts, yeah, it looks like an Attack of the Killer Tomatoes movie. I'm kind of excited. You know it's going to be bad, but that's what they are. It looks better than Eat France, which is a low bar. So if you caught our stream, we talked about some Olympic sports, or sports that people think are Winter Olympic sports that are not. So I've prepared a short history lesson for our Be Right Back video. But I'm not going to ruin the surprise if you didn't see yesterday's stream in which we talked rubber.
Ben wants Bob's Burgers Pinball.
I like rubber. Doublemint Ben, hello. How are you?
How you doing?
Hey, get your paws off me!
I do not have any Grey Poupon. Marty, tell us about the movie you went to go see tonight, because I had not heard of it. And
Back
it sounds
here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie,
like turtles.
Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think? I like turtles. All right, you're great with zombies. Good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Grey Poop on what? Exactly, Dave. So it was called Iron Lung? Is that correct? I was driving when you sent it to me. We've secretly placed the rubber rings on the pinball machine with flubber extra rings. Now see what happens. Iron Lung. And that's based on a video game? I'm completely unfamiliar with this. Please educate me. Because I could be wrong, but I like my scary movies to be campy or action, not actually scary. Like, I don't know, American Werewolf in London, good. Paranormal Activity, bad. The Evil Dead remake, somewhere in the middle. But that's mostly because Freddy Alvarez has a weird eye fetish and it creeps me out. I won't like it because of like body horror or because it's legitimately scary. Would my kids like it? Psychological horror. Eesh. That might not be my thing. Likely my kids will like it. They've probably heard of it if I go ask them about it. My kid's current obsession is a video game called Cult of the Lamb, and I'm kind of afraid to go look. For me? But you like that type of stuff, Marty. I get that it was for the kids, but that's still your... I mean, you made me watch Dr. Sleep. That is not the rocket. I know nothing of Cult of the Lamb either, but I get scared when my kids start talking about anything with cult in the title. I glanced at it and saw it was mostly a 2D game, and I went, okay, this is probably alright. Dr. Sleep was bitchin', but I refused to watch it for the longest time because it looks scary.
It's a hoedown.
And then one night, Marty made me watch it. I bet he wishes he had my reactions recorded. And I was scared, but I did very much enjoy it. You're gonna show me Mandy? Is that the Nicolas Cage zombie movie? Because I'd be in for that.
Tournament results.
That checks some boxes.
I'm Captain Bizarre.
Nick Cage, yes, zombie now. For some reason, maybe I just made an assumption. I thought it was about a zombie. So, like, voodoo zombies, not ghoul zombies. At least I didn't tilt. Alright, another random movie question. Downright Spawns from Hell. I like Spawn. It's my favorite comic. In fact, I have every issue of Spawn. Well, let me rephrase. I have all but 18 issues of Spawn. And I haven't decided if I'm going to hunt those 18 issues so I have them all, or just be happy that they're not taking up more space in my house. My free Saturday night. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head because I don't know if we have wrestling or not. It's a 50-50, honestly.
Let's party again, dude.
You have such sights to show me. Is Dirt Showdown on Steam? It is apps. So Dirt Showdown might be delisted on Steam because they're going through some licensing stuff, but this key is for Steam and it will still activate. I tested it. But I don't believe you can search and buy the game through Steam anymore. You have to have it gifted to you or you have to have a key. So this is a Paladin Arcade exclusive exclamation point raffle for a ticket to win.
Peggy 7.
And thank you for the segue because I had to pee so bad.
Entering the UK's rottenness. 5 books so I'm leaving guys still running when my rap. I do stay rotten, but I might look stunning. If I ain't read the depth, then I guess that I'm just in the past. I've been battered and bruised, battling crews. No girl, cause we're rapping the truth. Savages lose. Take the game on the pitch and ain't fit to stand in my shoes. I make hits and manager move. You ain't fit to balance the truth. Chill out. I will show you the meaning of you now. Beating through your speakers is a real sound. And don't set the flame. Are you not entertained? Oh Lord, I don't know if you know why I'm here, but you need to know that I stand here with a purpose. I came to rock the crowd and make everybody scream out loud. My name is to work here. Are you not entertained? If my attitude stinks, am I meant to change? I'm R-O-T-T-E-N. Do I need to say it again?
And I agree, Game Club. Dirt Showdown is a lot of fun, but it is, if you're familiar with other games in the Dirt franchise, which are very realistic, and I don't mean not like Forza realistic, or Forza's a bad example, but most of the Dirt games and Dirt Rally games are focused on driving ability and car upgrades and learning the courses. Showdown is more arcadey. It's easier to play, but it's not your straight racing game. You can do trick runs. You can do like Demolition Derby. And this game is a little bit dated, but it is an excellent game.
Good evening.
Your heads are cold.
Oh, yeah. Take it away.
I wish I could say I'm sorry, Origins, but Attack is one of my favorite movies. And the song is probably the highest part of the budget of the first movie. Game Club Central, have a good evening. Thank you for stopping by.
Get a pass from the captain. Okay, let's see.
That was Buck. I said Buck.
With an F. Alright, Origins, I'm going to continue to distract you. Ben 2, possibly, although I don't know if Ben will have a good answer to this one. So, my wife recently started watching a sitcom on Fox called Going Dutch. And it is a sitcom starring Dennis Leary, who is shafted and given control of a military service base in the Netherlands. And he's, you know, forced to endure everything that he hates. And it's a pretty funny show as far as... What's the next table? The next table is Grimm's Fairy Tales on Pinball FX. So, Going Dutch is an I mean, it's a decent sitcom. It's somewhere between Hogan's Heroes and McHale's Navy. And it's got Dennis Leary, so, you know, there's lots of rage and jokes. He is so great. So, here's where the problem runs into, is my wife, being younger than me, has no concept of who Dennis Leary is. And she's like, name something that I would have seen. And I was like, well, he was on one of my favorite shows called The Job. She's like, never heard of it. He was on a show called Rescue Me. Never heard of it. He was on Law and Order. Never heard of it. Like, he was in a movie called The Ref. Never heard of it. So, I'm pulling my hair out. Can someone... Demolition Man, you know, see, that's the thing is, I know my wife has seen Demolition Man because we watched it when we were dating, but I guarantee you she's not going to remember him because he was a more minor character.
Hey, partner, shoot again.
But I'm trying to come up with, like, something, and I'm like, he voices characters in all the Ice Age movies. You know, I'm not sure that her not knowing who Dennis Leary is necessarily a bad thing. It's probably not a bad thing, but she's enjoying the show, and it was just a weird conversation to have because I'm like, seemed to be a point in time when Dennis Leary was in a lot of stuff. So you're too busy making out during the movie. Maybe. Is that an alarm? You guys hear that? Do not be alarmed. That is just our alarm, letting you know there are only 10 minutes remaining in this tournament. Okay, yes, in Demolition Man, he was the target, but if you look at screen time for his character in the movie, in comparison, his screen time is probably on par with Rob Schneider.
Good evening.
Jack Black was in Demolition Man, or did I miss a comment? How do I not remember Jack Black in Demolition Man? I remember Jack Black in The Jackal. Yes, he was the main character in The Job.
Now appearing the super...
But my wife has never seen The Job. And now I kind of want to show it to her, but that's also probably not her brand of humor. She has seen The Sandlot. That's right, he was the stepdad or whatever in The Sandlot.
Tournament results.
Thank you, Ben. See, I knew Ben would help me. Ben's media content memory is very close to my wife, so I knew Ben would have an idea. I honestly do not remember Jack Black in Demolition Man. Unless he's playing a character and I'm just not associating him with that character.
Where are you going?
Hey, get your paws off me!
Was Jack Black the secretary to the head guy? Is that who that was? No, I don't think so. Now I need to go watch Demolition Man. Damn it.
Take it away.
7 minutes remaining.
Good.
He's part of Leary's crew. I feel bad. I don't remember. That seems like something I would. Along with the rat burgers. I would probably take a rat burger out after Taco Bell.
Till you drop.
But to go all the way back to the starter, if you haven't seen the TV series Going Dutch, it is surprisingly entertaining for a primetime sitcom.
Hey, boys and girls, it's happy hour. Fill her up with
I haven't had Taco Bell in years either. Since COVID. We joke about it a lot, but I can't remember the last time I actually had it. Nope, I take that back. Marty and I went to Taco Bell the last time he was in town because we had a tight schedule to keep, so we went to Taco Bell. So I have had it in the last year. Marty has had Yesterdog. He was not super excited about it. He didn't hate it, but I don't think he understood the cultural significance. But when he came to town for Pinball at the zoo, I made sure we went to Yesterdog. We are below 5 minutes. We are under minutes.
Hey, partner, shoot again.
Mr. Pendragon, you have a lot of scores to be proud of this week. Arthur, the refrigerator, Perry.
Get a pass from the captain.
I rewrote my on-screen widget so your name would fit. I think that is the longest name that has ever appeared on screen display.
Guy dead.
3 minutes. I don't know. I think 25 seconds? 3:20?
At the cottage.
Is that it? Is that game?
Let's party again, dude.
Dude.
Tournament results.
Almost live from the party zone.
Uh-oh. Are we freezing, or is it just my preview window? Put a thumbs up or something in chat if you could still hear me, because my screen went dead, but OBS looks like it's still working.
Take it away!
2 minutes remaining in time. Yes, Mr. Pendragon. It froze for me too, but it looks like we're back. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like it was like a glitch in the Matrix. We got 1 minute 30 remaining. Yeah, it was weird, and it wasn't like my hardware either. It was like the whole internet froze. My laptop and everything, like the chat widget didn't work. 1 minute. Like 40 seconds left. I'm not starting another game. Hopefully you've drained your balls and are back to the tournament scoring menu.
Tournament results.
25 seconds remaining. Where did my points go? Points go down the hole. Yes, I played another game. A very quick game to fill the time. All right, that's time.
Tournament completed.
Dave 950 currently, or Dave 950 is our winner, 278 million. Joe Picasso in second place, 156 million. Myself in third with 144 million. Luca San Diego, fourth place, 133 million. Joe Soap.
Jackie, go down the hole. Toot toot, go down the hole. Kitty, go down the hole.
Joe Soap in fifth place with 131 million. Way out west, 6th place, 69 million. Nice. Seventh place, Andy, 69 million. Nice. Eighth place, Mr. Hard Luck. Ninth place, Origins, 51 million. 10th place, that 16-bit guy, 34 million. 11th place, Mr. Pendragon, 30 million. And 12th place, Mr. J. Crane with the J.C. Crane Limbo Award of 5,000. Did we double golf clap? We totally double golf clapped. Down the hole redeem is a little slow. No, you're good. I have a delay. All right, I do believe that Joe called it. It is raffle time, so we're going to give away a copy of Dirt Showdown if you're not already in for the raffle, ! Raffle. Remember, this game has been delisted on Steam, but it will still activate, so this is a Paladin Arcade exclusive. You're not going to find it anywhere else. At least not on Steam for the near future. ! Raffle to receive a ticket for a chance to win RLM Amusements. Thank you so much for that tier 1. All right, guys, here we go. Raffle time! ! Raffle. We're gonna pull a winner at the end of the video. Hello, Rodney. Thank you for joining. Luca San Diego, you have just won a copy of I keep calling it Burnout. Dirt Showdown on Steam. Congratulations. Luca is our wiener. I will be sending you your Steam key at the conclusion of tonight's stream. Thank you for participating. We're going to end that raffle. We'll start up the second one, but we're not going to play the trailer right away. You're a wiener. Woo! Alright. There's that. Our second table this evening is going to be the Zen Original Grimm's Fairy Tales on Pinball FX. So we're switching hats. We're going over to Pinball FX as opposed to FX3. Next week, for our first table, I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm going to spin the wheel of Pinball M. So next week, our first table is going to be a Pinball M table because we haven't played one in a very long time. So my apologies if that is upsetting, but I want to play them all. So we're going to pick a random table on Pinball M. All right, be right back time. I'm going to go use the restroom and set up for the second tournament, but I'm going to leave you with a little bit of a history lesson. If you were here yesterday when we were playing Gridiron getting ready for the Super Bowl, we talked about the Winter Olympics and a sport that should be included. So we are going to dive into that, and I will be right back.
For 25 years, a dedicated brotherhood of athletes lived for a single terrifying moment. The split second between leaving the ice and clearing a row of wooden barrels. This wasn't just a spectacle. This was a calculated pursuit of Olympic gold. From the late 60s through the early 90s, they fought for a place on the world stage. The long jump on skates, a sport where physics meets pure, unadulterated nerve. But while the athletes saw glory, the committees saw a liability. The physics were undeniable, hit the ramp at 60 kilometers per hour. The margin for error, millimeters. The cost of failure, shattered bones. The verdict was always the same. Too injury prone. The heartbreak peaked in 1992, Albertville, the world was watching. But at the 11th hour, the plug was pulled, the demonstrations were canceled, the dream was buried. Or so they thought. The mainstream world moved on, but the ice never forgot. Today, the brave few still gather. No podiums, no anthems. Just the annual ritual of lining up the barrels and daring gravity to say no. They don't jump for the gold anymore. They jump because for 3 seconds in the air, they are the only people on Earth who know what it feels like to fly on blades. And because they're idiots, they don't jump for the gold anymore.
You've got to be tough in the right places to compete in the World Barrel Jumping Championship. Held in the Catskill Mountains, New York State. They're no fun if you fail. And if you really want to roll out the barrel, well, there are easier ways of doing it. A Canadian champion clears 15 barrels with a jump of 25 feet 9 inches. And here in slow motion is the title-winning jump. Leo Label of Hartford, Connecticut, 26 feet 5.5 inches over 16 barrels. Apparently, it was worth it.
In Grossinger, New York, they roll out the barrels and bring on the skaters in the 6th Annual World's Barrel Jumping Championships. As usual, it turns out to be one big flop after another. The farther they jump, the harder they fall, and a 40-mile-an-hour wind makes the going tougher than ever. 15 barrels, a world record. Catapulting 26 feet 2 inches, leaping Leo LaBelle cops the cup.
To skates. In New York, they're rolling out the barrels and carrying out the skaters in the 5th Annual International Barrel Jumping Contest. Barrel jumping began 300 years ago in Holland. But even so, plenty of people haven't learned the right way to end up. Straight up. Another barrel is added to make the total 15. Just one too many, obviously, for one would-be champ. But Leo LaBelle from New York clears them all with a jump of 28 feet 7 inches. An all-time world record for the bruised but still smiling winner.
Barrel your way to a sport title in a few hard lessons. It's the 13th Annual World Barrel Jumping Championship at Grossingers, New York, and the contestants bang their way into the finals. Some jump far and clear, while others wind up in the barrel. As the number of obstacles are increased, the jumps get longer and tougher. A pair of wings to help, or a pillow fastened in a certain strategic spot. Then barrel number 16 is put in place, and Jim Waldo is the first finalist to bite the dust. Leo LaBelle, champ from 1955 to 60, falls by the wayside. Then the crowd sees a new champ crowned as Leo's brother with the greatest of ease, etc., jumps to glory. One word of caution, the rewards are great, but the road to the title is slippery and hard.
That's what she said.
For 25 years, a dedicated brotherhood of athletes lived for a single terrifying moment. The split second between leaving the ice and clearing a row of wooden barrels. This wasn't just a spectacle.
Peggy 7.
What is golf with your friends? A mini golf game you play with friends? Yes, but it's also so much more. Putting players into explosive courses, driving friendships to breaking point, giving players a whole lot of fun. Make your friends green with envy, and download Golf with Your Friends now.
Why, hello there. I'm just getting set up. Bear with me one more moment. All right. Living Arcade. I have so many friends to golf with, but it's been tough to find the time. I feel that. I understand it. All right, I got too many keyboards. Uncle Tony, hello, and thank you for joining us. Trying to get everything kicked off. All right, we're playing Grimm Tales Classic Mode, Unlimited, 1 hour. Password is arcade. Let's get this started. As I reposition the keyboard so I can read the short code. All right, tournament is live. Let me get you that code. One moment. Quick join is YW5 Sampson Frank Marco 9 Royal Canada Marco or should show up in chat. You can type !join us at any point in time, and it should link you to the short long code for the table. Hopefully my DMD is okay. It looks weird on my screen. Man, Whodunit is one of my favorite pinballs. Whodunit is a great time. Especially with that new sexy color DMD. Alright, we got the Grimm tails. Alright, table audio looks okay. Let me know if it needs to go up or down, but that looks good. Got our view set. What am I forgetting? Looks pretty. Let's plunge it. Let's go!
Skill shot.
I'm excited to play this table. I've heard mixed things about it, but I've not played it.
Once upon a time, there was a witch
Apparently,
who Princess Chamomile in the tower of the castle.
I needed to do something with that upper playfield.
Chamomile. The evil witch locked Rapunzel into the tallest tower of her castle. The prince came to rescue her, but he needs Rapunzel to grow her hair to climb up with. Shoot right orbit.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! You won't
I mean,
take
that's the left orbit, but you know. Any port in a storm.
The brave knight set off to his adventure to rescue her.
Over the years, there's been a lot of movies and TV shows where they do like a fun sci-fi take on Grimm's fairy tales, like either a specific tale or like just Grimm's tales in general.
Hurry, hurry!
One of my favorites was a show called Special Unit 2. It only lasted one season, or if it had multiple seasons, they were very short seasons for the mid-90s.
Heavyweight champion!
Hard times.
I don't have to say a lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect, no honor. There is no honor among thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
But Special Unit 2 was a Monster of the Week show about a secret police squad that investigated magical events. They were kind of like the Men in Black for fantasy characters.
Don't move! Shoot left orbit.
I broke my own rule. I took my hand off the flippers before it said bonus.
Shoot left ramp.
If you're just joining us, I will get the feeling of that upper flipper.
Shoot right orbit. In the woods, there lived 7 young goats. Their mother went to find food and asked them not to let anyone in but her. Before long, the wolf tried to get in.
Oh, that's a broom. I looked up and I was like, what is on my DMD that looks super phallic? And then I realized that it's Cinderella's broom.
And I lived happily ever after.
I'll take that as my start. Let's see how this goes.
Grimm tales. Once upon a time, there was a witch who locked Princess Chamomile in the tower of her castle. Go, brave knight, save Chamomile.
That's impossible!
I don't know why Sleeping Beauty is impossible, but I'll take it. Gimme.
No!
When the prince had awakened the princess, they fell in love, and they lived happily ever after. Shoot the castle!
Not the castle. I do like the butterflies on the spinner. Alright, castle equals death. Like every castle and every pinball table ever. Alright, we need the stool. The stool is wise.
Don't move!
Yep, castle equals death. Confirmed. I remember Special Unit 2, Carl was awesome. Danny Woodburn was also in the short-lived Conan series. It's one of those things I should probably go back and try and find. That could be a fun Saturday night over at Game Club Central.
Shoot the mirror!
Which one's the mirror? Is that the mirror? Oh, I see the mirror. It is the scoop on the right.
Go, brave knight, save Chamomile!
Get in there. Dropped a few frames mid-sentence, but both shows would be fun.
Is fairest of all.
Sorry, I'm not sure what's going on. It doesn't seem to be my computer. It seems to be internet related.
Little Red Riding Hood needed to visit her grandmother.
If we end up going dark for whatever reason, I'll pull a raffle winner.
Menacing her.
So please still enter the raffle if you're worried about it.
Grandmother's house, where she can have some yummy apple pie. Little Red Riding Hood had to stay at home, but later she went to grandmother's. Pick up flowers. multi-ball.
I'm excited for this multi-ball, but I'm missing where the bumpers are. Just that upper orbit?
Pick up flowers. Little Red Riding Hood.
I don't think I've gotten that upper loop
Later, she went
once.
to grandmother's.
One second, way out west. Let me trap up. Quick question. My DMD on full video DMDs is super small. How do you scale it up bigger? If you're using the delivered Pinball FX DMD, there is an INI file that you use to do it in cabinet mode. And what it is you set it looking good for... There's Nailbuster on the Pinup Popper wiki did an article on this. If you're using the default delivered, you go into your cabinet mode and you set it for big. Then, if you set it, you copy the INI file of those settings, then you set it for small for a traditional 4.3 DMD, copy that INI, and then in your launch script, you can have it copy and paste the INI you wanted to use when it launches. That's the delivered default method, and I don't like it. I don't use it. I am using Freezy DMD EXT, and what I've done is I have applied for all of my tables, whether it's a full DMD or regular DMD, I'm using Freezy to display it.
The wolf got you.
I size it accordingly how I would like it, and then I go into the INI file and I apply a style to it to make the dots larger and smoother, and then I apply the I apply the style to it for the score doubler. I'm not using pinup. I'm just running directly from FX if that matters. So if you're just using Pinball FX with no exterior launcher, you can do it the way I'm doing it with DMD EXT. You can just set it up, and then inside of the settings, you can tell it you want to use DMD extender, and it will launch it every time you launch a table, as I have. But that's a separate program you still need to set up. Otherwise, the default delivered cabinet mode only lets you set it one way or the other. And like I said, there's a settings INI file that you can copy, and you can put the one in place for how you want it sized. Yep, if you're using the default delivered Pinball FX, you either manually set it in cabinet mode each time. So like I would go to settings right now, go to my DMD size, and then set the size for this table. And then when I play a table like World Cup Soccer, then I shrink it down. Otherwise, alternatively, even without Popper, you can use DMD EXT. You just have to install it. Freezy's website or GitHub page has a wiki on how to do it. You can set it up, and then you'll get a window that you can resize just like any VPX table. FX totally missed the memo on this one. But they did graciously work with Freezy so that we can use DMD EXT. And it is a little bit fuzzy. It looks pretty good on it looks really good on my screen. It looks a little bit fuzzy on stream because of the way it's captured. But I'm gonna regret this.
And I lived happily ever after.
I can literally go here and I can move this. I can resize it as I see fit. And then right-click save, and I can do that for each table. And once you set it up once inside of Pinball FX, it's not like I have to launch 2 programs. Pinball FX launches it for me. I can show you my cabinet mode if you'd like. My cabinet mode settings. But personally, I like doing it this way because I can adjust it as I see fit on the fly for each table. Yes, I have seen video clips that there is a mode with an invisible ball.
There was a witch who locked.
And I believe you just have to watch the ball trail. I'm gonna try and get there. We'll see.
Save chamomile.
So way out west, there is a trick for finding tables without using the quick join code. So if you're unable to get to the quick join code or the person didn't give it to you, what you do is you go into your tables on the main screen and you check the heart to favorite the table that you want to play in tournaments. Once you've favorited the table, then you can go to tournaments and set a filter to search for favorites and time remaining. And then if we're doing one of these 1-hour tournaments, it will always pop right to the top.
Hansel and Gretel went into the woods, but they got lost. As they were...
But I agree. I feel like Pinball FX's tournament system was damn near perfect.
So they decided to go in.
And they've really
there was an evil witch inside.
Dropped the ball on this version.
Stay here.
But it is functional. And we're getting new tables.
Shoot right orbit.
And if anyone needs a demo on how to do that, I'm happy to show you.
Shoot the castle.
Come on. I was hoping to hit the kickback and come up.
Skill shot. Jet bumpers multi-ball.
I do like the sound mix on this.
Shoot right orbit.
They could solve the F up by allowing search filter by host. Agreed. 100%. Or even friends. Host would be best.
Don't leave me alone here. You can sleep here.
The one thing, so there is the French pinball website that I can't think of its name that they've partnered with to do their leaderboards. They have an API and they're able to pull scores out of the leaderboards. And they have a whole website that tracks their tournaments and information, and it's really cool. And I really wish that Zen would open up that API so that the rest of us could do that and develop tournament tools for Pinball FX.
There was an evil witch inside.
Because my dream is I would love it if I could pull up the scores as an overlay on stream while we're playing. I would also love it if I had a way to notify people that a tournament went live. So if you're not able to watch, but you want to play, you can get a Discord message or some sort of notification that, hey, yes, Loops Club, that's it. And I do, you guys have seen me do this with Pinball M. I do have a way that I can pull up scores in the game and display the Zen scorecards, but in order to do that, I'm actually using 2 PCs running the game, and then one is just refreshing the scoreboard over and over and sending me screenshots of a region of the screen. And that's how I've done it in the past. And it's cool. And it works, but it's a lot of overhead.
Come in, dear.
Yes, an RSS feed would be beautiful.
Crystal multi-ball. The evil witch couldn't trick the children, and so they escaped. Shoot right ramp. Shoot loops on floor. Jackpot. Shoot right orbit. Jet Ruffler's multi-ball. Shoot right ramp. Shoot left ramp. Shoot left orbit.
Not gonna lie, I kind of dig this table. It's a lot of repeatable stuff, but I like the theme a lot.
Shoot right ramp.
That is not the right ramp. Totally agree, Uncle Tony. And we have that with Scorebit. We now have that with iScored. At least they've given us the ability to do so. And then I've written some cool tools for our tournament, so I can do things like this, where this week where we're playing Gridiron. And don't forget, we're also playing Space Station. Reminds me, I forgot to look. Was it Destructive that just pulled into second place on Gridiron? I pulled up the scores and then I didn't actually read them.
Is about to start. Shoot right orbit. Shoot center loop.
I can't believe I haven't tilted yet.
Yes, finally. And I lived happily ever after.
All right, I'll take that 82 million. I seem to be coming up. 34 minutes remaining.
Skill shot. Grimm tales. Once upon a time, there was a witch who locked Princess Chamomile in the tower of her castle. Go, brave knight, save Chamomile. Snow White was the most beautiful in the whole world, so her evil stepmother has driven her away. As she was wandering in the woods, she found a small house and 7 dwarves.
I'm wrestling with myself right now because I've written a really new, cool competition tool.
White to find them.
In addition to our tournament helper and some of those other tools that we're running so that we can get you guys the tables easier. And I so badly want to be like, guys, check this out and show you the work in progress, but it's nowhere near ready for prime time, so I'm kind of inching into it. If you follow our VPX competitions in the Discord, where we have the achievements and the scoreboards, you'll notice that the scoreboard screenshots for the finals have changed the past couple of weeks, and that's all part of the new tool. I'm getting very close to automating all of that so that tournaments can be scheduled to stop and start, and you don't have to wait for one of us to be available.
Shoot left orbit. Shoot right orbit. Jet bumpers multi-ball.
Oh good, it didn't waste my kickback since my ball save is active. I was worried about that.
Shoot right orbit. Shoot right orbit.
I will crush you!
Shoot right orbit.
It's saying shoot right orbit, but right ramp is what's blinking.
Shoot left ramp. Shoot right orbit.
That's impossible!
Shoot right ramp.
All right, Uncle Tony, you've convinced me to make bad decisions. So after this game, I will give you guys a work in progress preview.
The brave knight set off to his adventure.
And you can see some of the cool stuff I'm working.
Snow White was the most beautiful in the whole world, so her evil stepmother.
But no,
as she was wandering in the woods, she found a small
that I don't have a deliverable timeline.
Scared, so they hid in their mind. You need to help Snow White to find them, but beware of the stepmother's.
I'm also working on match play integration into our tools so that we can use some of them for live tournaments as well. Well,
Yes!
physical pinball tournaments? Don't forget to ask Claude for help. I would like to ask Claude for help, but when I do, I hit that limit so quick in the free tier. Right now, I asked Dr. Doobie for help.
Hansel and Gretel went into the woods, but they got lost. As they were wandering, they got very hungry. They found a house made of gingerbread, so they decided to go in for a feast. But
Dr. Doobie is
evil
amazing.
witch inside.
All right, we drained. We got 28 minutes remaining. Let's try and do a live preview. Of course, it's not going to let me copy paste, so I got to type my web server in. All right. I present to you Competition Central. Let me see if I can zoom this in. So we're just going to zoom way in so that you can see it. Doing it live. So on the main page of what will be Competition Central, you can see the 3 main tournaments that we promote and host. You can see how many active players there are. You can see the table and who the current leader is. There's also this nifty FX thing at the bottom, and you can see that I'm live right now. And if I were to click that, it would pull up my stream on here. Let me undo the zoom. Reset transform. It's not letting me interact. Why is it not letting me interact? Oh, whoops. I forgot I have it as... I forgot that I have it as transparent, so I can pull it up on stream. But if I were to, when you click the Thursday Throwdown, you can see the scores. Or if I move this here, you can see the rules of the tournament, the scores. You can click here to download the table files. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it on the fly. Maybe? Bummer. That might be all I could show you today, because like I said, it's work in progress and it's not stream ready. It's not really meant for stream, it's meant for your computer and your phone. No, Mr. Pendragon, it has live data in it, but this is not officially live. I need to get everything working, and then we'll integrate it into our website. But it is completely automated, so when a table goes live in iScored or in Discord for Competition Corner, then it actually updates those cards right away. You can download the table files and get a snapshot. Surely, Mr. J, in Workday, you still have some COBOL somewhere. Don't pretend like you don't.
Has driven her away. As she was wandering in the woods, she found a small house and
so Nilbog, the Competition Central tool is just displaying the information in a better format. I am saving competition data starting last week, so there will be an archive viewer. And we do allow automatic score posting for the Thursday Throwdown and Special and Lit, but it is done via VPin Studio. So if you're using VPin Studio, it will auto post your scores just like it does now. The tournaments and how we play them isn't really changing. What is changing is just the look and feel of how stuff's displayed, and then the automation on the back end. So like right now, when we switch over Special and Lit Sundays at 2 o'clock, I have to physically go hit the stop button, copy all the scores, and then display them to you in that final scoreboard. In the future, my goal is to be able to go, this tournament ends at 2 p.m., and then you'll get a Discord notification when it ends, and then I can schedule the next one to go live at, say, 3 p.m., and then if I, go away on vacation, then there's not a bunch of hoops to jump through to keep the party going.
Come on!
And I guess a tool that is live right now that you can use if you're unfamiliar with it is our Tournament Helper. I'll post a link to that in chat. So if you've never seen our Tournament Helper page, this is what the competition page uses to find you those table download files. So our Tournament Helper is like an alternate view of the virtual pinball spreadsheet. You can use it to find new releases. You can use it to find backglasses, wheels, POVs. As well as, if you wanted to host your own tournament, you can search for a table, pick a specific release, and then click the tournament view button, and it will create a link that you can send to someone, say, hey, we're doing a tournament on this VPX table. Here's the table you need to download. Here's the ROM. Here's the backglass, etc. And that is live right now, and anybody can use it.
Go, brave knight. Save Chamomile.
I regret this one, but another live preview. So here is the... hey, look, I can interact with this one. So here is the existing Tournament Helper table, or Tournament Helper. Let's see if I can... If I make this, is it easier to read? So Mr. J, right now, if you go to our competition page, and you click on a table, it is live right now. This is what it takes you when you go to download the table. Interact. So like right now, Star Trek just came out. I'm hoping this is making it into the view. So right now, if I click on Star Trek, here's all the releases of the current Star Trek table, but we want to play in our fun tournament the loaded weapon version. So if I click Tournament View, oh, of course it's going to another page, and crap. So I'm not going to be able to show that. But if I were to click Tournament View, then that's what you see on our competition page. But as I scroll down, you can see all the different releases for that table. Here's backglasses, information, features, POV files, and there's your ROM, pup packs, all colors. It's all right in one place, and you can quickly download it. And yes, the virtual Yes, if you go to the competition page and you click on special when lit right now, for instance, it's going to take you to this page, but it's going to be in tournament view, so it's going to show you the one table and all the pieces to it. You can grab the iScored tag, etc. And this is all live. You can follow the link that I put in chat, or you can get to it for our competition page. The goal was to get it integrated into the website, but the WordPress content management system we're using did not like JavaScript. So we're hosting it on GitHub.
Skill shot.
And we have it integrated into the website, but it's not actually hosted on our website. And you can also search for author, you can search for a feature like show me tables with end pause. But when you guys have heard me talk in Discord and I'm like, I'm working on this or I'm working on this, but I just don't have the bandwidth right now, these are examples of projects that I'm putting together for the community that anybody can use. And if you wanted to have a VPX tournament with your friends, you are more than welcome to use the tool. If you're running a weekly competition and you would like some pizzazz or rules or something special for your tournament, I am happy to add in that functionality for you.
Shoot left orbit.
What's really cool that I don't know if a lot of people realize, but if you're playing in the VPC, the virtual pinball chat competition, if you go to our competition page, when you click on the table, it'll actually take you to our tournament page, and it'll show you the table that we're playing in the VPC. It'll give you a link to the ROM, and if the ROM is not hosted on, like, let's say we played Buck Rogers recently, and when you went to our competition page, there was a link for the ROM, but if you looked in the virtual pinball spreadsheet, that wasn't there because it's a Gottlieb ROM, and the primary websites don't host them for fear of cease and desist. So what I did is I linked directly to where you could find the ROM. I'm not hosting it, I'm just giving you, hey, this is where it is. But that's a public feature that anybody can use.
Crystal multi-ball. Shoot right ramp.
Well, thank you guys for indulging me. I'm really excited about it, but I do not have a time frame for when Competition Central will be available for the masses.
Shoot left ramp.
But the tournament helper, anybody can use right now.
Shoot right orbit.
Thanks, Mr. J. That is a solid 6 months of coding right there.
In the woods, there lived 7 young goats. Their mother went to find food and asked them not to let anyone in but her. Before long, the wolf tried to get in. Help the young goats hide from the...
I guess I'm gonna have to learn web design. It didn't exist in '93 when I graduated college.
And I lived happily ever after.
Our tournament tool also does have the ability to display Pinball FX tables and tournaments as well. You graduated in '92.
Once upon a time, there was a witch who locked Princess Chamomile in the tower of her castle. Go, brave knight, save Chamomile!
I was like, how many times can I hit that ramp?
Hansel
We tried.
and Gretel went into the woods, but they got lost. As they were wandering, they got very hungry. They found a house made of gingerbread, so they decided to go in for a feast. But there was an evil witch inside.
Stay here, children.
I'll be curious to see how much the scores have drastically changed. I don't think I'm getting back up to that 82 million again. We'll see.
Shoot left orbit.
Depends on if Luca or Sonic are playing. Well, last I looked, Luca was just behind me. I don't know if Luca's still playing, but there is hope. This table is brutal, but I kind of dig it, and a lot of it I think is just the theme. I'm really enjoying the theme.
The evil witch locked Rapunzel into the tallest tower of her castle. The prince came to rescue her, but he needs Rapunzel to grow her hair to climb up with. Shoot right orbit. Shoot left ramp.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! You won't take Rapunzel!
Who's way out in front, Mr. Findragon?
Orbit.
Where did Rapunzel go?
Alright, do not be alarmed. That is just our alarm, letting you know there are 10 minutes remaining. We are below the 10-minute mark. That means if you are having the game of your life with 7 extra balls, you must be through the final game and back to the tournament scoring menu before the timer reaches 0. Luca is still on ball 1. Entirely possible. So it's just me, or is Paladin stream overall volume 30% where it would be? Entirely possible. I've been having nothing but audio issues all week, Joe. And I don't know why. It's incredibly frustrating.
Shoot the castle. Shoot the mirror. Crystal multi-ball. Shoot right ramp. Shoot left ramp.
Don't forget, we got that Golf with Your Friends raffle going on. Golf with Your Friends for Steam. Exclamation point raffle to receive a ticket. You must be a follower to receive a ticket. And we're going to pull that raffle winner at the end of the stream.
Shoot the mirror. Shoot right ramp.
I will crush you!
I'm getting splooged on, and there's 7 minutes remaining.
Hurry up.
So much splooge.
Shoot right ramp.
That's impossible!
Shoot right ramp. Shoot right orbit.
Where's the ball?
Shoot left ramp.
Don't let Andy pick. I don't know, that makes me want Andy to pick more, because Andy picks tables that Andy's never played before. And most of those tables are tables I've never played before.
Shoot right ramp.
We got like 6 minutes remaining, and I think I have an extra ball.
Shoot the mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is fairest of all?
You, my queen, are quite fair, it is true. But little Snow White is still 1,000 times fairer than
I enjoyed Goat Simulator. I wouldn't mind playing Goat Simulator again, because the last time we played Goat Simulator on this stream, it was before I had my new video card and screen, and I had a lot of performance issues, so I think I would enjoy playing that again. I'm really torn, because I've already stated that we're going to do Wheel of Pinball M for the first table next week. Damn it, I got an extra ball.
extra ball.
5 minutes remaining.
That's impossible!
I very much want to play...
The evil witch.
I want to say that it can be anything for the second table, but I almost feel obligated to pick an FX3 table, because we know there are some of us that only have FX3. Is that System Shock, Joe?
Shoot right orbit.
That will be in the list.
No, no, no!
Shoot right orbit. Jet bumpers multi-ball.
Below 5 minutes. I'm torn here because I could probably easily beat my top score, but we are so close on time. 4 minutes remaining. Below 4 minutes. And I might have 2 extra balls.
The brave knight set off to his adventure to rescue her. Don't move!
Now, Wes, I was like 2 shots from the wizard mode after I realized the table goal has nothing to do with the wizard mode.
Go, brave knight. Save Chamomile. Once upon a time, the king.
I love that it doesn't waste your.
When the girl pricked her finger,
I love that it doesn't waste your kickback.
The roses grew around her. Free the princess from the grip of the roses.
It's have to be mindful of the time because there's about 2 minutes left. Eligos, hello. I don't want this score to be left in the dust.
That's impossible!
When the prince had awakened the princess, they fell in love, and they lived happily ever after.
I don't want to drain, but I feel like I'm about to get some sort of crazy multi-ball and be hosed if I don't. Alright, we got about minute 20 remaining. Don't forget to enter the raffle for a copy of Golf with Your Friends on Steam! Exclamation point raffle for a key.
Ever after.
Happily ever after. Whew. Ouchies. I gave it a good try, though. Way out west. Nicely done. We'll recap all the scores once the timer is officially ended. But, man, hell of a score. Let's see, what is this? Zero sugar wild cherry Pepsi. That's the devil's candy right there. Not celebrating yet? There's 30 seconds. I'd say you can be secure. I don't think we're going to get a crazy score in 30 seconds, but we'll see. I don't know how well this will show up on camera, but I have the skull of my enemies for tonight's stream. Joseph is training as fast as he can. Well, it wasn't fast enough because game over. Let's see our final leaderboard. In first place with 261 million, we have Way Out West, a level 67 genius in the Pinball FX scale. In second place, we have myself with 130 million. Third place, Joe Soap, 110 million. Fourth place, Joe Picasso, 85 million. Fifth place, Luca San Diego, 80 million. Andy Kratos, 6th place, 80 million. 7th place, Nilbog, 69 million. Nice. And the power bottom, you know him, you love him, the one and only Mr. Pendragon with 21 million. All right, Arthur, give us a table. You haven't gotten to pick in a while. I'm gonna give it free range, whatever works best on your system, whatever floats your boat. It can be any Zen property. Pick a table, because this week we are all Team Arthur in our gridiron competition, because Arthur Refrigerator Perry came to play currently in the top 3. Space Cadet, Windows 3.1. I did say Zen property, but if you really want me to stream Windows 3.1 Space Cadet, I will do a special stream just for you way out west. We could even do a battle stream, each have a window in the corner. I'd be all about it. So Mr. J says Excalibur, but what does Mr. Pendragon say? While Mr. Pendragon is pondering the list of choices, didn't someone... There are 2 remakes of it in VPX. JP Salas did the first one, and then I forget the person that did the second one, but there's a galactic version with a full DMD, and it's beautiful. A lot of fun. Highly recommend. All right. While Mr. Pendragon is... Oh, FX3 Monster Batch. Hang on. Let me get out the handy dandy notebook, and then don't go anywhere, because we're going to pick a raffle winner. So next week, up first, we will be doing the Wheel of Pinball M for mature pinball players only. And then we will be playing Monster Bash on Pinball FX3. Somebody fetch me a razor. It's a call out in Monster Bash. Alright. Where was I? Exclamation point raffle for a chance to win.
Peggy 7.
What is golf with your friends? A mini golf game you play with friends? Yes, but it's also so much more. Putting players into explosive courses, driving friendships to breaking point, and giving players a whole lot of fun. Make your friends green with envy, and download Golf with Your Friends now.
Destructive, you have just won a copy of Golf with Your Friends on Steam. Congratulations. I will be sending you your Steam key at the conclusion of tonight's stream. Congratulations. I think we're going to switch gears. We're going to play a little bit of Gridiron while we wait for Uncle Tony. I need to get my Uncle Tony Living Arcade counter up so we can see when Uncle Tony goes live and raid over there.
Please wait.
Whoops.
I am now loading up the game.
I accidentally started Attack from Mars. Whoopsie. Took a high score on Catacomb. Nice. You did excellent on Frontier last week, too. You're not wrong. I will live. And part of me wants to just play this, but I feel like I should play the competition table. The Living Arcade. Alright, I see he's live, but I'm in an ad break. So we'll check and see how long. Yeah, recently played Buck Rogers, Die Hard.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Holding? You are. While we wait for the load, there's the scores right there. Audio looks okay. Alright, got 7 minutes on Uncle Tony, so let's make some magic happen. Yes, this is VPX. Oh, what VPX is this? This is our competition table. This is Gridiron by I Dig Stuff. And then I am running a... So this is the I Dig Stuff sound mod for Gridiron, the NFL Films tribute in honor of the Super Bowl. And then the mod you see on the full DMD, this was a Flex DMD that I assembled from an example someone else did on another version of Gridiron. I'm going to post it later this week so other people can use it. Hopefully tomorrow, I just haven't had time. Emil, I think it's Emil or Emler, put it on their version of Gridiron, which is the regular Gridiron. They did this Flex DMD, and they also did it for, I think, Bobby Orr's Power Play, so that you can set, you can actually, in the table script, set the teams and change the icons, and if you're playing a two-player game, it will, because the game goes just like Fast Break, you can go by points or score. If you're playing a two-player game, it'll show the points on the scoreboard. Hint, hint. I'm with you, Mr. Pendragon.
Well, we got to play this football game today. We got to play it because we care. Because you care for each other. Because you care for yourself. Because you care for this football team. And because you care about winning.
Score motor might be a little loud. My apologies. Alright, I'm going to do a two-player game so you can see what the Flex does. Although, I gotta get some points for it to matter. Alright, so it's switching over to player 2, so now I'm playing as Seattle. And at least I got a touchdown on the way out. The upper playfield is insane. So a number of years ago, at the Pinball Expo, Project Pinball did a charity event where you could They did a 1-ball challenge on this table, and it was $2 a ball. And the money went to charity, and the highest 1-ball score won the pinball table. And I think I put $40 worth of entries on this table. I love this table. Farrah Fawcett tournament is going well. Scores are here. We just finished up Pinball FX. We were playing Grimm Fairy Tales. Next week, we're going to do a Pinball M table, random wheel, and then we're going to play Monster Bash on Pinball FX3. Bye-bye, ball. Bye-bye. What's our Uncle Tony countdown at? Uncle Tony will be live in about 3 minutes. But we get a touchdown on the way out. Sometimes it's just that quick. It's a good thing. It's a 5-ball game.
We're at the crossroads. And no question about that. But it's not the end of the world. I just want us to do a job that we're capable of doing. They're on their home grounds. Just makes it that much more difficult.
Alright, we'll play one more one-player game, and then we're going to raid over to Uncle Tony at the Living Arcade. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I hope you had a good time, you saw some cool stuff, and you enjoyed playing pinball with us.
Ready?
Yeah. This game is brutal, but it still plays easier than the physical table. And I could be wrong, but I think Pinball Gramps has a physical Pro Football. Pro Football was the single-player version of this game, and then Gridiron was the 2-player that came out later. But it's such a unique... I love the self-plunging of the ball where it just shoots it up, and it's a... I'm unaware of another table like it.
was a game a handful of spectators came to see. A tug of war.
A handful of spectators came to see.
In the mud. They called it pro football.
4 aces as well. I'll have to look at 4 aces. I'm not familiar with that table, but I'm always excited for more. And we are right on time. Looks like the Living Arcade is live, so we're going to raid over to there now. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I will be live on Sunday night for Special When Lit, our next VPX tournament, and then again on Monday for the Pinball M FX3 Open Challenge. Have a fabulous evening.